Hello, welcome to another trip report. This trip report will be on a local train that runs between Salzburg and Munich, and also between Munich and Kufstein. It will just cross the border with Austria and Germany and go into Austria. As always, I first show the station where I'm departing from, which is Salzburg in this video. Then I show you the train, and after that I show you some views from the train. And maybe in this video I also show you some things of the station in Kufstein. Anyway, enjoy the video. Salzburg Hauptbahnhof or Salzburg main station is not just the biggest railway station in the city of Salzburg. It's also a major transportation hub in the western part of Austria. In front of the railway station you'll find a big bus stop, and when you enter the station via this entrance it feels most like you're entering a real old train station. The back part is much more modern. As you can see, there are lots of screens and timetables with information about departing and arriving trains. Salzburg is also one of the stations for the Westbahn railway company. Westbahn is a commercially operated railway company that runs on the most popular line in Austria, that's between Vienna and Salzburg. You'll also find lots of vending machines here, both for the Austrian railway company and the German railway company, since this is also a German fare point. As you can see here, the back of the railway station is much more modern. I think they integrated the modern and the old part of the railway station really well with each other. Within the station you'll find lots of shops, everything is very bright and everything is very well indicated. You can find the ticket desks for the ÖBB, the Austrian railway company, and the DB, the German railway company, and the Reisezentrum, which stands for travel center. They both have their own desks. When you want to buy tickets for the Westbahn trains, you need to go to another desk. In the main hall you'll also find the ÖBB lounge for first class passengers. At the beginning of each platform you'll also find some more screens that will indicate departing trains from here. This station has quite a lot of facilities, but it doesn't feel like an extremely big railway station. Salzburg is a very international railway station as well. Due to its location next to Germany, most international trains will go to Germany, of course. And because for national trains it's the fastest way to travel via Germany as well, there are lots of national trains that will not stop in Germany but will cross the border here as well. When you're traveling, for example, from Vienna to Innsbruck, this is just the fastest way of transportation. This map shows the railjet network of the Austrian railway company. These are the highest ranked trains in Austria, and these trains can go up to 230 km per hour. I'll be traveling on this route as well, but I'll be traveling with local trains today. The trains that I will be taking today are called Meridian. These trains run between Munich and Salzburg and Munich and Kufstein. The company that runs these trains is called Bayerische Oberlandbahn. I will be taking the train from Salzburg to Rosenheim, and from Rosenheim I will change trains and go direction Kufstein in Austria. When you're interested in the station of Munich, I did a trip report on this as well, and this will probably pop up right now when you're watching this on YouTube. The trains that are being used for these services are the third trains that are made by the company of Stadler. I guess it's one of the most common trains in Europe. Time to show you the interior of these trains. Above all the entrance doors you will find a route map of these trains. Despite the fact that seats can't be reserved, you will find seat numbers as well on these trains. At the end of each carriage and also in the middle of the compartments you will find LED screens with basic route information. And near the entrance doors you'll also find more detailed route information that will be displayed on a screen, as you can see here. These trains come in two different comfort categories, first and second class, although the differences between first and second class are very minimal. I will show you the first class later on in this video. These trains come in a composition of 2 by 2 chairs, so 2 seats on both sides of the aisle. Some chairs are facing each other and do have a small and at some spots a big table in between, but most chairs will come in an airplane composition. You'll find a small table you can fold out, and that's basically it. You can't recline the seats, but the leg space is relatively okay. Near the entrance doors you will find some extra space, for example for bikes or disabled passengers, and you'll find some fold-out chairs. These trains will pass by some pretty awesome places near the Alps, so taking your bike in the train, especially in the summertime, is a very obvious thing here. The spots where you can park your bike are great for storing luggage as well, but of course you can use the overhead luggage racks as well all over the train. Because these trains run near the Alps, you'll also find some special facilities to park your skis. At some chairs, actually I only saw this at the chairs that do have a bigger table in between and that are facing each other, you will find a power plug as well. It is there, but it's not common in second class. Another thing I found was this kind of information stand. Well, maybe this is where you can find a conductor at some places and times, but when I did this journey there wasn't anyone here. The conductor was just walking through the train. At the front or the back of the train, depending which way you move, you will find the first class. The first class only has 16 chairs, and this isn't a lot. You will also find something like a kind of quiet zone. You have a little bit more leg space, and the chairs are made out of leather. Well, that's basically it. There isn't that much different here. From here I'll show you some views I had from the train. I also show you a tiny bit of the railway station in Rosenheim where I changed trains, and at the end of the video I will also show you something of the railway station in Kufstein in Austria. Lots of people went out at the railway station of Kufstein. This railway station isn't big, although it doesn't feel big. In front of the railway station you will find a bus stop and, well, the bus stop feels relatively big comparing to the railway station. Within the station itself you won't find that much facilities. In front of the railway station you'll find a taxi stand, and within the railway station you'll mainly find railway related services. You won't find shops and you won't find places to buy food. You will find a ticket counter, some vending machines and information about departing and arriving trains. The station is being provided with barrier-free access, so all platforms do have an elevator, and from the main hall you can also use the elevator to go to the platforms, although I just use the stairs. From here I went to Innsbruck, and from Innsbruck I went with the Alpen Express to the Netherlands. So I'm here at the station of Kufstein. This is the border station between Austria and Germany on the Austrian side. I hope you like this video. When you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and when you like to see more trip reports by train, subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video.